I'm good, and how are you?
Yes.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at why women can't take accountability for anything, it seems, these days. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you check out the members area down below if you are interested in getting more weekly videos and supporting the channel, and let's just jump right into the video.
There was a study done where men and women were hooked up to brain scanners as they watched people play a game. They got to see whether the people playing the game were playing fairly or whether they were cheating at the game. And the people playing were connected to electric shock machines. So electric shocks would go into these people as they were playing, and they would measure the brains of the men and women watching. So every time a player that was playing fairly got an electric shock, both men and women's empathy centers lit up. Whenever an electric shock would go into a person that was cheating, women's empathy centers lit up just the same as with the fair playing person, but men's empathy centers did not light up at all. Actually, their pleasure center lit up. Super key psychological distinction between men and women.
That's because cheaters need to be held accountable for their actions. Men know this.
If a guy offers to pay for my whole Shein cart in return for a lap dance, baby, that thing bouncing.
All you need is a Shein cart for that?
Imagine you out with your girl, y'all decide to do this little challenge, and you find out that all it takes for her to bust down that cat for another that's not you is for him to pay for her entire Shein cart. How do you feel after that?
What makes it worse is how she tried to play it off as a joke, but there is nothing funny about that.
I went to Rainforest Cafe, I tried out the menu, I had on shorts, and men are just freaking out about that. The amount of references to my down under region, what color it is.
Okay, she posted a video and it went viral, and she hated the fact that men were sexualizing her in the comment section. I'm going to show you the first 10 seconds of the video that she's talking about.
No, at Rainforest Cafe. I didn't even know they had Rainforest Cafes still in business. Yeah, let's look at the menu. Yeah. Look, follow the footprints. This is so nostalgic.
You can't objectify yourself online and then get offended when men objectify you. That makes absolutely no sense.
Let me preface this video by saying this. Men, stop going into women's comment section and leaving comments. They don't like it. It is weird for you to do it. You're making yourself look desperate, and you're making yourself look like a weirdo. Stop doing it. Y'all follow these women that don't care about you, and then you leave weird comments in their comment section. Stop doing it.
That's never going to happen. If you post something on the internet, the trolls will come out. It doesn't matter what you post.
That video was a food review, but she made sure that in the beginning of the video, you saw her behind 4 different times before she sat down to do the food review. Here's something that really good content creators know. The first 5 to 10 seconds of your video is probably more important than the entire video itself, because people's attention span is very short on this app. So she knows that, which is why she started the video the way she did.
It's fairly obvious what she was trying to sell, and it wasn't a plug for that restaurant chain.
She wanted to get your attention so you can stay and watch her do a food review. Because if she wanted to, she could have started the video with her sitting down in front of the food, but she didn't. Now, even with me saying that, it doesn't change the fact that she is valid in feeling the way she felt after y'all left those weird comments on her video. To avoid it, fellas, I'm telling you, stop leaving weird comments on women's comment section.
Nobody's going to take her seriously if she is posting thirst traps disguised as food reviews. Come on now.
In the Bay Area, girls are called 49ers, 4s who think they're 9s, because of the ratio. So they treat men really poorly.
They only call each other 49ers behind their backs. There is no way they say it in public.
Women don't want to hate men.
Really? Then why do some women make it their entire personality? Oh, that's right. They're desperate for validation from other women, and they really have nothing else better to say but to disparage men on the internet.
We have to hate men.
Don't speak for me, or more sensible women that actually understand that hating an entire group of people is actually a bad thing to do. But in someone's opinion, why do some women have to hate men?
Nobody has to hate anybody, but women like this insist on it and are celebrated for it.
Because you guys literally make us miserable on every single level of society.
Some of you ladies are so miserable out there, and I use the word ladies rather loosely. Why don't you go off and make your own society of just women? Oh, wait. But then what would you do when you have nothing to complain about? Oh, that's right. You would do what a lot of women usually do and turn on each other. But that's another subject entirely.
Blaming the man for making a woman angry is a sign that she might be an abuser, honestly.
Why does the average man think that he could fully beat a professional female fighter?
For the exact same reason that the average man believes fully that he could beat the brakes off of a 13-year-old male wrestler. Because it's true. Biology is not a social construct. By default, we are much stronger. We are significantly faster, and we are much, much tougher. Women are inherently violent as hell. If y'all could beat the shit out of us, you would.
Female fighters are trained to fight other females, not men who are stronger than they are. I actually think that female fight training is dangerous if you give the women the delusion that they can beat men. It's ridiculous.
But there's a reason why you don't see this happening unless the men in question adamantly refuse to hit the women in question back. It is quite literally a pit bull fighting a chihuahua situation. And there is no training on earth that overcomes basic biology. Anyway, hope this helps. Have a wonderful day.
Most of us don't want to get violent. We know our strength and we keep a lid on it.
Hey, you see my toothbrush?
What would make you think I've seen it?
Because it's not up there. I see yours. I see his. It's not our usual spot. So have you seen it?
Okay, I've seen it, but
What do you mean you've seen it?
Pulling a prank like this just shows that this husband clearly has a death wish.
Go ahead and take a look in there.
Oh my God, I guess how people be playing. Who does this? Really? Why would you do this?
Look,
what are you doing?
I'm gonna be honest with you. When we started arguing last night, I felt like you were just being dismissive and you didn't want to hear what I was saying. So I said, you know what, moving forward, I'm just go ahead, I'm gonna freeze your toothbrush. That way you can't just brush away our problems like you've been doing.
That's the look of a woman who's ready to start up a fist fight. This is a dangerous game.
Can't brush away our problems. You say it about not right now.
Look, the cold hard truth is that sometimes you just gotta deal with problems just like you got to right now.
Give me something to chisel away this or something.
I can't help you with that, I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
I can't do nothing for you.
We don't have any more?
I don't know, do we?
Give me two.
Even if they don't have extras, toothbrushes are a couple of dollars. It's not that deep.
Okay, first off, could you please stop talking to me with that breath?
Okay. All right. That's how you want to play games? Ooh, I cannot wait.
See, the problem is you ain't being patient with me like you need to be with getting this toothbrush out. You're making me cold-hearted. Just like this ice cube.
Get my toothbrush out of here.
I can't do nothing for you, I'm sorry.
Yes, you can. Okay. All right. I got something for that. I'll be back.
You got something for that?
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Hey, you don't want to talk this out?
He better hope that his PlayStation is securely locked up. She would totally destroy it over this.
What do you bring to the table?
A lot.
What do you bring to the table?
This
That's it?
this mouth
That's it?
and more. You can find out. We just met.
Alright, give me one more other than those two.
This.
It takes more than bedroom fun and a bad attitude to keep a man interested in a woman.
This morning about a girl talking about how she loves being a woman and she can never be a man because men don't talk about anything, and that she can go for years talking about the same situation at length. It reminded me the other day I was at my guy friend's house. My friend asked two of them, how do you guys know each other? And they're like, oh, we actually grew up together since we were 10 playing soccer. I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. Like, what were the vibes? What were you guys like? One of them goes, well, I played forward and he played defense. And I was like, no, not in soccer. What were you guys like as kids? Like, what was it like growing up together? It was genuinely like pulling teeth. They were like, and I was like, you don't have a single story about like what it was like to, you've known each other since you were 10. You don't have like one anecdote you could share with me about what that was like. And they're like, I mean, he was really nice.
What kind of a question is that? Dudes don't think that way when hanging out with their friends. That makes no sense.
Here's a map of registered sex offenders in Los Angeles. All these individual little dots. I'm going to randomly click on one, and you get $1 million if you accurately guess the gender. You wouldn't take those chances in a hypothetical situation, so women aren't going to take those chances in real life. For women, it is all men until proven otherwise. While women can be on this list, and it's possible, it's not as probable. And that's
She's set up an argument that can only be solved if every single violent crime was abolished. Absolutely classic.
the point here. If the small percentage of women who do it upset you, then why wouldn't the large percentage of men who do it upset you too? Because you're not an advocate against assault. You're an advocate against women. And that's exactly what makes you good guys so dangerous.
Generally speaking, men don't like these offenders either, but apparently that's not enough.
Really want to know why men are sick of hearing this message? It is because you said, quote, why wouldn't the large percentage of men upset you too? When men know, you know, we all know that it is not the majority of men. Even when you run the numbers, look, I did a quick Google search and you guys can check me on this, but I found that there are 750,000 offenders in the US. Let's say about 75% of them are male, because apparently Google says 25% are female. For a grand total of 562,000, the total male population is 165 million. When you do the math, that is 0.34% of males. So I think it becomes pretty clear that this message is purely to demonize men and doesn't really have anything to do with keeping women safe.
Those types of women expect everyday men to atone for the sins of a vast minority. No, thank you.
So I see here, Miss Taylor, you are seeking half of a lottery winning in the amount of $20 million. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. Explain to me why you are entitled to half of the winnings.
Yeah.
So I'm seeking this money because I strongly believe it still goes under marital property, since he got this ticket using our shared account, and then that he got it before our divorce papers were finalized.
Well, one thing is true. We were divorced on October 7th. That is the one true thing that she has communicated to you. The full truth is that we got divorced that morning, and then, as you can see from the receipt, later that day after I had lunch with my attorney, I left his office from the finalized divorce, and I stopped on my way home to pick up some beer. I bought a six-pack. I was going to go home, watch the game, just kind of relax a little bit. And on a whim, as I was paying, I decided to buy a lottery ticket. And so I bought a lottery ticket, something I almost never do. And that's when I won the money. So it was clearly after the divorce. She has no claim on that money. And this is really a waste of all of our time.
Of course, she would think she's entitled to that money, even though she had nothing to do with it.
You allege you bought the ticket after the divorce was finalized.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
And Miss Taylor, you said your divorce was finalized at 9 a.m. that morning?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Well, you did submit a receipt?
Yes, Your Honor. I submitted a receipt from when I purchased the six-pack of beer and the lottery ticket. You can see clearly it was at 12:30 in the afternoon.
This is why it's so important to keep your receipts, in this case quite literally.
I do understand how you can feel hurt and upset because your now ex-husband has come into quite a bit of money. And
should have held on,
that,
harlot.
Unfortunately, all of it belongs to him. Because as you stated, your divorce was finalized.
But it's not fair.
At 9 a.m.
7 years to the garbage.
I
should have been 7 years in one day.
Damn. I do understand, and I am sorry you wasted the best years of your life.
When she said it's not fair, she sounded like a child who was denied an ice cream cone.
As you state. But the law is the law.
Yeah.
No matter how much sympathy I have for you, I can't rule any other way.
So the lesson for today is not to confuse, your level of attraction with their character. Don't listen to their words, watch their action. Don't confuse availability with loyalty. It's easy to love you when you got big, audacious goals and dreams, or to love you when you are up. It's easy to love you when they're benefiting from you, but the goal is to find one that actually respects.
Why should that judge have sympathy for her? She's the one who's clearly in the wrong on this.
He's videoing me now.
Yeah, for my safety.
If you feel in danger, I would refer you to call the police.
So what do you provide as a safety line?
She says she feels unsafe. I'm sitting here, obviously, have my seatbelt on. Nothing's going on. She's sitting back there. She refuses to get out of my vehicle. So I'm recording for my safety.
Is there any store or is there anything in the area that you're in that you can go in and wait for your next Uber driver?
For a woman who feels like she's in fear for her life, she's awfully calm, all things considered.
As you can see, there's businesses right in front of us. You see the businesses. She says she don't feel safe, but she refuses to get out. She can go right to the business over there. There's chairs. She can sit there with her things and wait for her next Uber.
He's gonna drive off with my packages. I mean, this is like, I've never had this before. I'm pretty surprised that you're not able to provide more assistance other than call the police. I have an expensive package in the trunk. If I
It wouldn't be surprising if she's trying to get a free ride from Uber at this point.
get out, what if he drives off with that?
Now she's saying I might drive off with her things when I can clearly just take them out and place them over the side.
Get out of his car and he's on the phone with the authorities. You could get your package and wait for your next Uber.
But how do I get the package? I need him to open the trunk.
Open the trunk.
Okay.
You can ask him to open the trunk.
Well, I'll do that right now. Whatever gets you out of here, I don't care. I'll open it, you get your package, whatever you need to do.
This is why you have to record everything in these situations. You just have to protect yourself.
I'm going to get her package out of the back because she's scared I'm going to take her package. This is her package. Getting her package out. Set it right here beside her so she can have it. Her package is out. Package is right there. I'm right here. I'm getting back into my vehicle.
You have to give this guy credit for staying calm in the face of her annoying nonsense. You can tell she's already trying to figure out a way to demonize this guy on social media. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.